Hi, welcome to my channel, and if you want to subscribe, that would be marvellous, and we would welcome you. And if you're enjoying it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not, okay, don't watch it. I don't think that's what you meant to say, but genuinely I don't. Just move on. Anyway, and you can get a notification bell. Notification, I finally got it right. It's a bell, apparently, it gives you a notification. Anyway, so I've got my son Shane coming round in a minute. And one thing we've never discussed, we kind of started to recently and then someone took us off. So I thought, I'd like to get him round after. I've never discussed with him about what it was like when me and his dad split up, how divorce affected him, what he thought of me and his dad, and how it's affected him later on in life, if it's affected him. I hope it didn't. But I'll soon find out. You know, one of those questions that by the end I may wish I'd never asked. However, it's Shane, so you know what he's like. If you don't like it, he can go and live with his dad. Anyway, I'm going to bring us a cup of tea. Follow me through. Do we talk about divorce?
Yeah, it's 2-1 to you. going into the home stretch.
No, we've never really talked about it though. And I think now that you're a father as well.
I don't think we needed to, Mum. I fucking read about it every day in the paper. Both divorces.
You were like 7, I think, when we first split up.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think we needed to split up until we were like...
Till I moved house.
Yeah, swear to God, that's what it felt like. I remember the day you told me and Jake. We both cried. No, I was fine.
Cried?
Yeah, so...
You wailed like someone really... You curled up into a fetal position and just high-pitched. And I thought you would go, oh, and then go off to your room like you normally did, because you weren't good at showing things like that. You upset me the most, because you were absolute... And then Jake cried because you were crying, because he didn't know what was happening. And I remember Jake really crying. And me going, it's all right, it'll all be fine. Me and your dad are still really good friends, and we still love you. I did all that. You know, we love you and you'll always be... And he went, yeah, but who's going to buy our laser discs?
Yeah, we were so spoiled.
And I went, no, your dad will still buy laser discs. And he went, oh, okay.
Laser discs, for anyone who doesn't know what laser discs is, that was before DVDs. They were like vinyls.
Like vinyl.
But they were films on, yeah.
Nobody
had them because they didn't have money like we had.
No, but...
I've never met anyone who had a laser disc.
But they didn't take off.
Dad's collection did.
His did.
Right.
I don't think anyone else...
They were just like, they were vinyls, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like...
I'd love to know what he did with all them.
I've still got them.
Probably sold them.
But what was it?
How did I feel?
Well, yeah, because it's... As a parent, you try and do what's best, what you hope. My whole thought process during it was, it's not about me, this, or him. It's about you two. And I think you didn't hear it because we didn't argue and we didn't scream and shout.
Well, I think you were great. I've said this before, yeah. I think you were outstanding, really.
It was more shocking then because you had no lead up to it.
Yeah, I just remember that one day, really, when you told us. That's the only time I really remember it.
I do think it's affected both of you.
In different ways.
I think no matter how much you protect kids from divorce or breakups, they are affected in some form.
Yeah.
100%.
I think subconsciously, deep down, I probably am. I tried to not let things like that define me.
I think it does.
And I think, but I don't do it. I did because my dad did that, so it's all right.
You went one way. You very much went your dad's way, actually. And Jake went, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. You were nearly 4 years older than Jake.
Yeah.
So you were at that age where you were impressionable. Jake's the one I go to when I need seriousness.
Yeah, no. You won't get that from me.
I never get that from you. You just go, Mom, I'm watching football. Like, I'm like,
no, but I always check in. I'm good at
it. You do actually always check in.
But we don't ring. We're texters, aren't we? Oh, no, you like a phone call.
No, I like a text.
Good.
Jake's got a really, really good respect for women.
Right. So let's get to me.
You are fucked.
Brilliant. Well, that's the end of this episode. Like, if or subscribe, or press this bell on. The only person to blame the way I've been in the past is just me, but I think subconsciously I looked up to Dad as I idolise it.
Yeah.
Legendary. Oh, look at him with the birds. Hey, go on, son.
Yeah, and you read his autobiography when you were 14, that kind of...
Yeah, that, honestly, I think that really did affect me. I looked at it like, fucking, how good is this life? I became a blue coat, got my band, toured around the holiday sites, did exactly what Dad did. Dyed my hair the same age Dad did. Subconsciously, I went blonde.
Yeah.
I had a crisis at 32, real crisis. And I just thought it was not okay to treat women the way I've done. But no, it's shocking. It's horrendous. I regret everything I've ever done. But
Well, not everything.
a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot. That's a scumbag. Quite happily admit that I was. Whether I was happy or not, I just always thought the grass was greener.
It's really hard because I'm sitting here as your mother now thinking I should really defend him here, but
No, I'm quite happy. I'm open to admit that. Christ, yeah, no.
I think I stayed 2 years longer than I should have because of you and Jake, because I had this real thing about... That's the dog. I thought...
Yeah, I'm not up to nothing under this table, by the way.
That's what it sounded like.
I know. I said, wait, Mum, wait a second.
Oh, just... I had this thing about, oh my God, my kids are going to be from a broken home. Yeah. And I kept going, yeah, I'm Colleen Hill and I'm divorced. And I hated it. And it was mainly about you two. And I thought, I can't, I've got to stay, work it out. And then eventually I had therapy. And she said to me, but you're going to bring 2 boys up to believe it's okay to behave like that. And their wife or their girlfriend should put up with it. And as soon as she said that, I went to the solicitors. Because I thought, I don't want that either. I want them to know that if you treat people this way, then you're going to lose them.
But I think everything happened, it's ended up working out.
Well, it's worked out great, and it takes a lot of effort to make it work out great when you've been hurt or either way round. It takes effort, but I think it's something you have to put effort into when you've got children, because I think
that's where
many
people
use their kids as weapons. I can't bear it.
Could have easily used us as a weapon, like a lot of men and women have done in the past. I don't think you ever did do that.
No, I didn't do that because seeing it happen with friends where they drop kids off and go, well, I'm not having him. It's my night out. And the kid's just standing there like, no one wants me here. And I remember watching it and thinking, if that ever, and it hadn't happened to me at this point, but I thought if it ever does, I'm never doing that.
Yeah, of course. That'd have been horrendous. I had a show's Dad as well. What?
You do what?
Nothing.
What did you say?
No, I didn't say anything.
What did you say?
I said I chose Dad as well, but sorry. I did. Remember, I did choose Dad at first.
You did?
Not like chose Dad, but I didn't want to move up to Blackpool. And I lasted, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Because I got homework. And I couldn't do it.
And he wouldn't do it for you?
And he wouldn't do it for me. No, it's because of football, and it was a really good school, and I realised after 2 weeks I'm a mummy's boy. Yeah, I think you both knew that as well.
Well, my family was saying, I can't believe you've just agreed to let him do that. And I said, if I don't agree, because you were 12, and I thought, if I don't agree and make him stay with me, when he gets to 14, 15, every single thing I tell him to do is going to do, well, I want you to live with Dad. And I thought, I have to take that power away. And I guess, in a kind of big-headed way, I thought, he won't last.
Do you think, obviously I'm divorced, do you blame yourself at all? If you don't blame yourself, because you shouldn't at all. It was completely my fault, nothing to do with you. But
no, you know what it is? I don't.
Did you ever think,
that's because he's
seen broken marriages or broken? That's not.
No, because
I've never wanted you to think that, or anyone to think that. It was all just because I was a knobhead.
No, I don't think I did. I mean, I think it's fantastic that we are in now a time in a society where if you're not happy, you don't have to stay. Because back in my mum's day, you had to stay. No matter what went on, you had to stay. And, it's like now when I meet older people and they go, I've been married 60 years. And I always go, how many of them are happy?
Yeah. It baffles me.
But equally, it's also amazing when I meet older generations like great, that. It is great. Because they've obviously gone through stuff and they battle through it. It is amazing, actually, and it's genuine that me and your dad are like best friends. The fact that when Jake got married last year, both my ex-husbands are here, and we're just laughing and joking. And
they get on as well, don't they?
They get on well. So I'm very lucky, but I think that takes work. I'm an expert at divorce.
Yeah.
With children.
The second time.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Both times in my head were for life, and neither of them were. Anyway.
Now the second time I was like, this one lasts long.
No, you didn't. I don't know if we've solved anything now, but we've never actually had that conversation, so it's good.
So, Mum, what would be your advice if someone came to you or, wrote to you and then said, how do you get through it with, with kids involved?
I'm not going to deny it's not hard. And I also think it depends on how you've split up. If it's been an abusive relationship, I don't think you can
You're fucking, no, that's
that
different.
to one side.
God.
For me, the best form of, what's the word I'm looking for? You try to get back at someone.
Revenge?
Best form of revenge is to get happy.
Yeah, of course.
Until you actually get happy, fake it because they hate it.
Yeah.
And also one day you wake up and think, oh, I am happy, actually. And also just make it about the kids. Doesn't matter what you two have done. You can end up hating each other. But just make sure that doesn't become a weapon, as in using your kids as a weapon. When it comes to the kids, you put you and him aside and you go, right, this is kids. And if the kids want to spend half the time with dad and half the time with mum, whatever makes all of this easier for the children, I think is what's important.
100%.
The only thing me and your dad fought over was getting the kids, because neither of us really wanted it. You have them, I don't want them. Thanks for this chat. It's been lovely. And if any of you out there are going through it,
Daily Mirror, agony aunt.
No, seriously, I feel for you, because it's really, really difficult, but you can get through it. And the best way to get through it is just focus on your children and whatever's best for them. Because when people go, it didn't affect my kids, it does. Even when you do it right, it affects them to a degree, but you can make it less of a degree if you do it properly. So just don't use kids as a weapon. I hate it.
And we'd like to sign off now with our signature handshake.
What that is. See you later.
Bye.